Seems like Sean P. Diddy Combs is finally paying for his sins. Did you know that 2 homes belonging to the rapper and hip-hop mogul were raided by federal investigators recently? Department of Homeland Security agents barged in at Combs' multi-million-dollar mansion in Los Angeles and his Miami waterfront home. The raids occurred amidst the producer confronting a growing number of civil lawsuits accusing him of abuse, sexual assault, and hosting freak-off parties. But how is Ellen related to all of this? Watch this video to the end to know everything you need to know about this ongoing trafficking investigation.
17 times! I've been on the show 17 times!
It feels like 20.
It feels like 20.
Every time feels like 1 1/4, so it adds up to 20, because it keeps going. You're always entertaining, you always make me laugh.
Combs, formerly known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, and a host of other names, has been credited with helping launch the careers of some of the biggest stars in recent years. He has a powerful friend group in the entertainment industry. Ellen and Diddy have been good friends for ages. The music producer came on Ellen's show so many times, had the most unfiltered answers to questions, and played the weirdest games ever.
Baby talk in bed. Really?
This is not how you play the game?
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a turn on, somebody talking baby talk to you.
No, it's just talking. Talking dirty.
No, baby talk.
Baby talk is in the category talking dirty.
Is it a baby
Hey, yo,
or
let me explain something to you. There's no rules in talking dirty. There's no rules in talking dirty. I don't want to be with a baby. That's not my thing. I want her to talk baby talk. I'm very clear. Thank you.
Whoa, that made me a little bit uncomfortable. Now that Diddy's in the hot water, he has been slapped with 5 civil suits in the last 5 months, each containing a multitude of disturbing accusations, allegations of CCTV, illegal activity, sex worker scandals, and whatnot. We wonder whether Ellen knew about such depraved activities. P. Diddy's alleged gross freak-off parties have hit the headlines after Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a record producer who worked with Diddy in 2016, made accusations surrounding the rapper's alleged parties where a lot of dark stuff happened, with underage women and illegal drug use. The music producer said that he has been inside these exclusive gatherings, and it is certainly not a pretty sight for a sane person. In his $24 million lawsuit against Diddy, Jones asserted that the rapper connections to high-profile celebrities provided him and his associates with credibility. According to Jones's lawyers, these associates with influential figures led guests to attend the rapper's alleged sex trafficking gatherings. Court papers filed in New York state that Diddy had, quote, connections to celebrities including renowned athletes, political leaders, artists, musicians, and international dignitaries. Combs has denied all the allegations, by the way. Combs' lawyer Sean Hawley branded the events described in the lawsuit as pure fiction, money grabs, baseless, and sickening. Who should we believe? Here, another interesting question arises. If there was such hush-hush parties being organized, did our beloved television host Ellen DeGeneres, Diddy's close friend, make an appearance at all? We all know that she got them invites for sure.
So tell me about your birthday party. Am I invited?
Yes. Yes, you're definitely invited. I invite you to all my parties. You just haven't seemed to show up.
The word on the street is that Ellen finally gave into the peer pressure and Diddy's constant pursuance. She did indeed go to one of such parties, and that's the reason she went wide-eyed and showed panic when asked about Diddy's ongoing controversy.
Ellen, were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times.
Look at that funny walk and the expressions on her face. Honestly, the body language gave it away. But this very clip isn't the sole reason we think that Ellen knew about Diddy's wrongdoings. Ellen and Diddy have a lot more in common than you think. They're weirdly similar in a lot of ways. Say, for example, their fake, nice and sweet personas.
Diddy, call me Diddy.
Okay.
But when I'm being loved and I'm in that mood, because I have to always remind myself, we live in a toxic world. Right. And it's love versus hate. That's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I choose love. That's my new name, and love wins. Love wins. Let's go, y'all.
Why am I finding this so hard to believe? Oh yeah, I know why, because this man right here has been under 5 civil suits in the last few months, including sex trafficking, abuse, drugs, the list goes on. Now, let's see this one.
I wanted to start doing my new show as soon as possible because it's really for people who are stuck at home, and especially my staff and crew. I love them. I miss them, and the best thing I can do to support them is to keep the show on the air. So here we are.
That's funny because her staff had completely different side of the story. In recent years, a lot of her employees came and openly talked about how Ellen is a sadist who loves firing people, screaming at them, and promoting a toxic workplace full of harassment, racism, and mistreatment. Not only her staff, but recently many celebrities have spilled the beans, calling out Ellen for being an insensitive person and making people uncomfortable for the sake of her show's ratings. Be it Kathy Griffin or Mariah Carey, Ellen is a villain in everyone's story.
She did not like what she heard.
She was furious.
What did she say? What did she say?
She just really was on a rant. Because I had mentioned on your show that, I wish that women would support each other more, in particular super, super influential women.
Let's toast to you not being pregnant. If you're not pregnant, then we should.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe it.
Ellen offered Mariah some wine and toasted to her not being pregnant. Now, why was this insensitive of her? Well, you see, Mariah had recently experienced a miscarriage. She later told Vulture, quote, "Didn't enjoy that moment and wished Ellen had chosen to show some empathy." Ellen and Diddy have been selling a false image of themselves for years, and thank God the masks have finally slipped off and their true colors are now apparent to everyone. Continuing our discussion on how they treat others, let's also talk about their romantic partners. Brace yourselves because things are about to get gut-wrenching. During separate legal proceedings in December of last year, Cassie Ventura, former long-term partner of Diddy, made allegations of enduring extensive abuse from him. Ventura asserted that she was coerced by Combs into participating in his voyeurism fantasy, which involved engaging in sexual activities with multiple male prostitutes, while Diddy observed, documented, and referred to the encounters as freak-offs. She was told to wear masks, take drugs, and all sorts of insane stuff that reportedly gave Diddy pleasure. Ventura's close friend Tiffany Red supported these claims in a letter published in Rolling Stone, recalling an incident where she witnessed Diddy compelling Cassie to leave her own birthday party to engage in sexual activity with a male prostitute. Okay, that is messed up. Ventura stated that it began at the onset of their relationship and intensified into worse things that she attempted to end in 2018, alleging that Diddy forcibly entered her Los Angeles residence and then assaulted her. The lawsuit filed by Ventura against Combs was settled for an undisclosed amount the day after its submission. Now, as far as Ellen is concerned, she isn't accused of any such heinous crime. But the word has it that she's very controlling of her wife, Portia de Rossi. Ellen and Portia tied the knot in August 2008 after gay marriage was legalized by the state of California. Their marriage has been widely publicized and celebrated as a significant milestone in LGBTQ+ representation. And the victory of love, they say. But what many of us didn't know until now is that Ellen has always been jealous and possessive of her wife. Portia later came to know about these attributes after living with her. The anonymous source said Ellen's a jealous control freak and taking control of Portia, loves her to death, but she feels like she's trapped in Ellen's world and can't get out. She's had it with Ellen's jealousy and insecurities. Now that's some tea, not all that glitters is gold. What do you think? Is Ellen hiding something she knows about Diddy? Did she assist him in any way, or was she a victim herself of his evil vices? If you're interested in digging deeper, you can click on the video on screen now to find out more. Like, share, and sub to our channel. We'll see you in the next video.